Okay, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a really long time since I did a clean with me. I got something I'm excited to try, so I'm about to clean my very old, very needing to be deep cleaned oven. The white stuff you see at the bottom, I put on the self-clean element of it, and so it's an electric oven, so it burns everything inside and it leaves that. And then you see we have some grease staining and stuff like that. I do not really keep up with deep cleaning this oven because I want to get a new one, but I'm like, you know, might as well keep it clean for what I have, right? So I have these. I'm super excited to try them. I first saw them, excuse me, on TikTok, and so I picked it up. So it says pink stuff, miracle cleaning paste, tough on stains, yada yada yada. So what I'm gonna do, let's see what the directions say. Apply using soft rub gently. Too much. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on here at the door, and then I can lift the little heating coil up. I'm gonna take the racks out. I'm gonna put this on there, and then I'm gonna let it sit while I clean up the rest of my mess. Yes, I know. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys. So I'm gonna put it on, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So I got it open. This is what it looks like, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. So just gonna scoop some like this. Oh, I'm trying to do it one-handed while I hold the camera. I probably should have wore gloves, but oh well. So I'm gonna go ahead and rub some on here. I'm just gonna scoop some out with my hand. Yes. Clean the oven. So just gonna go ahead and scrub it on like that. So again, it's the pink stuff, and then I got this Scrub Daddy sponge because I just thought it was cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting that all over. All right, so there it is. I put a layer over the entire thing. Here's the sponge. It is pretty messy, so first things first, I would say wear gloves, but I don't have any. No, I actually do. Oh well, I didn't put any on. So I'm gonna let this sit, excuse me, while I clean the rest of the kitchen, and then I'm gonna come back and wipe it off. I just did like a generous layer. A little bit does kind of go a long way. I got a little heavy-handed with it, as I always do with stuff like this, but still a bunch left. It's definitely a very thick consistency. So I'm gonna let this sit, and then I'll come back and show you when I'm wiping it off. All right, so I actually put it on the outside of the oven too. That part is like obviously glass, and then this is like the plastic or whatever. First takeaway, definitely wear gloves. I don't know if you can tell, but it was definitely irritating my skin, and I literally only just now had it on there for the couple minutes that I was scrubbing it all over. So definitely wear gloves. Popping back in here. It's much later. I got the top done, and I did underneath, like I lifted the whole white part as well. There's a couple of little tough spots that I'm gonna hit again, and I left this on way too long. Don't do that. The floor is a mess because I have to wet it so much to get it off because it's like dried and caked on. So definitely don't leave it on as long as I did. But so far, it definitely seems to be doing the job. I cleaned this up here too. I didn't get the before, but it did a pretty good job on that. As far as this sponge goes, I would rather next time when I use it, use like a steel wool or one of those like SOS pads. I think it would give a better scrub because certain spots inside here, now remember I said this stove is very old, certain spots where I had to take like a butter knife to really scrape at them. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning out the inside of here. Last time I did a deep clean video for the stove, I used the Mrs. Myers, I believe is the name. degreaser, the natural product line, and it worked really well. So once I'm done with this, I'll give a comparison to my opinion of which one worked better. But yeah, so far so good. Again, just don't leave it on as long as I did, because it makes it a hassle to get it off and not leave behind like that white residue. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish scrubbing, and I'll be back. Okay, so finally done. Like I said, it's a couple spots that I need to hit again, but overall, I am pretty happy with it. Uh, this is the inside, like you see right there. That needs to be hit again, but other than that, it definitely looks really good. It did a good job like on the glass and stuff too. So overall, I definitely say it does a good job. Just again, don't leave it on there like I did. Let it dry up, because that's what I think took me longer, getting it scrubbed down. And then I would suggest to use a steel wool or something like that for the scrubbing. So I'm gonna do that part, but I'm out of gas for tonight, so I'll finish that those little spots, give them a retouch tomorrow, and yeah, that's it. And I did also say I wanted to do a comparison to the Mrs. Meyer's. This, I liked the way this one did. It's not far behind the Mrs. Meyer's one, but the degreaser, it comes in the gray bottle. I like that one better than this one, very slightly. Like, I only had to do one coat, let it soak, and then everything came off. Whereas in here, you can see there's some spots that, like I said, need more attention. So if I had to rate them, it would be the Mrs. Meyer's one first, and this one definitely close behind. I would definitely use it for other things. I will drop an eye up at the top of the screen so you can check out the other video, just to see a comparison for yourself. But okay, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching.